the audacity to ask me like why I don't make his lunch for him to take to work. And I'm like, well, why would I do that? And he was like, well, the other guys at work, their wives make them lunch. And then they asked me like, why doesn't my wife make me lunch? And I was like, you know what? The guys at my work, their wives don't have to work. And they asked me like, why do you have to work? My wife doesn't have to work. Never asked me for lunch again.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on that?
Should a wife make her husband lunch? I would just say yes, just in general. I think she should want to make him lunch, but that's me. I personally like to feed. I like to feed my man, so it wouldn't be an issue for me. But this is what I don't get. So she, instead of considering what he's saying, she chooses to be combative instead. She chooses to, come back with a counter. And it's not a counter offer, it's just a counter.
Is she wrong to come back with a counter?
I'm not saying... I think she's wrong in a way, in a sense of... Okay. When you're in a relationship or a marriage...
Okay.
And you're in that marriage for quite a while, or in that relationship for quite a while. First of all, things change, right? People change. Things that you want change. Yeah. So say in the beginning, for example, they both agreed on paying 50-50 in that relationship because women want equality, right? So 50-50. She says yes. He says yes. She's working. He's working. That's what you lot agreed on at that time. You didn't agree on making him lunch. Okay, cool. That was at that time. But say a couple years ago down the line, he has that conversation with his workmates. They realize that he don't get lunch made for him and the rest do. So he highlights it to her. Like, why don't you make me lunch? Like, maybe it's just a general question. Like, oh, this has come to me and, I'm asking sort of thing.
So in turn, what you're saying is it's not that deep
no.
to make your man some lunch.
It's not that deep. I'm just saying things change in relationships. So instead of being combative, why don't you say, consider...
But, okay, hold up a second. Men value appreciation. Men value respect. Not his wife coming on social media to embarrass him for some silly little likes on TikTok. There's no respect there.
No.
If my wife, my woman, whoever I'm seeing, goes on social media and does some ish like that, she don't respect me. But she doesn't respect me.
I know.
So then I hear what you're saying as far as, okay, when we first got together, we sat down, we spoke. People, you need to communicate when you're in relationships. So you sat down and spoke. This is what it's going to be. We're going to pay this 50-50. However you might do it. I agree with you. But then let me get this straight, man. My wife won't make me a sandwich, and how she counters me is embarrassing me and emasculating me by saying to me, the other guys, their wives don't need to work. But hold up a second. Do you think that was her mentality when she was being courted by this guy, when she was roping him in? So there was conditional femininity there. Soft girl era.
Yeah.
This is what a lot of men need to look out for. Women that play the chameleon. You're not really that chick. Because if you